Oh, oh yeah, there we are. There we are. Hey folks, welcome back to you returning people, and welcome to you first-timer Facebookers, YouTubers, and all that. This is Mike from Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in a very sunny Sharpsburg, Georgia. Hi everybody, hi. Talking about a special car today. Man, oh lordy. There's Sally. You know, now that I got her all cleaned up and everything's all fixed, I'm gonna have to move her back over there for quite a few days, most likely. That's okay, that's okay. I know how to fix her if she gets dirty again. But here is a new project that just arrived today. The construction guys left one of their pieces of equipment out there. A very special, spectacular Camaro, folks. This, people, is a 1985 Camaro Iroc Z28. And folks, one of the things that makes this thing special, look at that, would you? This is all original with just a little over 9,000 miles. I think it was 91 something, I don't know. But folks, look at this. Holy cow. My understanding is the current owner who dropped this off earlier today is technically, I think, the third owner, but as I understand it, the original owner bought it, obviously didn't drive it much. Basically, it was stored all these years. Kept up, though. It was kept up. I don't see a lot of the usual stuff that you see on a car that was just stored and forgot about. Man. But then that fellow passed away, and the family sold it to either another member of the family or a friend of the family. I don't really remember, who didn't keep it long, as I understand, and he sold it to this current owner. Man, look at that. You know, folks, most of all I am seeing is just some light film on it. And when you feel of it, you can feel the wax residue that's left from whoever did this thing last time. There's a few spots where this yellow has dulled just a little bit, like on these mirrors. But that's just from micro marring. It hasn't oxidized or anything. That's just from love marks, I call them in the industry, and it's also known as micro marring, just from washing over the years. But basically, I mean, come on, folks, look at this glass, would you? Yep, there's my ugly mug. Hi everybody. It's time to shave this beard off and get back to my flat top in this hot weather. The glass is a little bit dirty, but otherwise excellent shape. I don't really see right now any of the scratching that we see typically on a lot of vehicles, old and otherwise, from the windshield washer blades. I don't see any of that right now. That might show up once I get it clean. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, I can't wait to get started on this thing. Spiff this baby back up. The only problem that I have, which is sometimes typical on these well-preserved survivor cars, I call them. See, this is all original paint. And when I tested the paint around the vehicle with my paint thickness gauge, it was showing between 2 and 3 mils of paint left. That's not a lot, folks, not a lot at all. But like I say, it's typical in a lot of these older vehicles, which means I will have to be very careful. I can't go too deep on the paint correction on this thing, because you want to preserve as much clear coat as possible. Now, to me, this mirror on the passenger side has a lot more gloss and shine to it than the one on the other side. But my plans thus far is going to be to strip wash it and remove as many contaminants as possible from the paint. Oh boy. Then I'll do a chemical decon on it with some Iron X or a similar product. Get that gunky, that's I think a silicone based tire coating. It's yucky, yucky, yucky. I mean, it looks good, but fortunately they don't drive this car very much, or after it sits outside, because it doesn't sit outside much, obviously. You would most likely get tire sling, because that stuff never cures. I don't know how long it's been on there, but it's not cured now. Not even cured now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I don't know if in this direct sunlight I could pick up any of the micro marring, but I'll do another shot of that when I get it in the garage and I get ready to start doing what I do. And after the chemical decon, I will do a very light clay bar on this vehicle with a mild grade clay bar. Not sure yet exactly how I'm going to handle these louvers here. Very carefully. Very carefully. Yeah, try to get them back as black as possible. I think they're plastic or vinyl, something like that. But I could see a lot of micro marring in this paint, and then I'm gonna move on. I'll paint prep it, of course, and then I'm gonna do a one-step polish with a medium to light polishing pad. I just don't think you're gonna want to go digging on this clear coat, folks, not with any compounds or anything like that. There's just not enough paint left here to do that, in my opinion. But hey, let's take a quick look inside, shall we? Man, look at this thing. God almighty. This thing looks almost like it just rolled off the showroom floor. I mean, come on, folks. It's a 1985. I don't see a lot of new cars that are in this good a shape. Man. And the build quality on this thing is probably way better than what you see nowadays. Except maybe some of our engineering is a little better. Man, I can't even get in and out of this thing. Ooh-wee. I'll have to figure out how to tilt it and all that kind of stuff. Look at that. 9,146.1 miles. Ooh. Look at the gauges. Man. Tachometer. Tilt. Steering wheel. Looks like cruise control. All that stuff. It's an automatic. Hey, I don't know what options they had that year. You Camaro guys know more about it. I mean, the dash is perfect. Everything in here is perfect. I'm telling you, it is perfect, perfect, perfect. Man, got this sunroof, whatever you call it, on there. Oh man, this is something else. There's your Z28 badges over there. Iroc Z. Oh man, that's cool. So cool. These kind of cars are so much fun to do. I am so lucky to be able to get these kind of vehicles in here on occasions. I mean, look at that back seat. That's crazy. I guess you call that a hatchback back there. I don't know. I'm not all that familiar with some of these terms. He was concerned with the dirt and dust that are down in these cracks, so I'll be getting all that for him. Man, holy cow, holy cow. I'd open up that trunk if I hadn't figured out how to do that yet. Wow. Maybe in another video I'll crank this bad boy up and let it run. Let's see if I can't spiff this up a little bit along through here. That's that old cheap piano black paint, as a lot of people call it. Man, I have to very carefully, I have to tape off. Not too much worried about this glass because it's tempered, but I'll be taping off here because I don't want to damage this rubber with a buffer or anything. It's a little bit dirty, but you know, hey, it's cleaner than the vast majority of the cars I get in here. Man, I'm glad I don't have to do no glass polishing. Ooh, that's a lot of glass right there. Holy cow, holy cow. And you know, it's still got the original mats and stuff in this area back here, the trunk area, whatever you call it. That's all original, folks, all original. It looks like it was just put in there yesterday. I mean, come on. What a special, special car. Oh, man, I'm salivating over this. This is going to be so great. Of course, first thing I'll do is take the license plate off. A few contaminants here and there. He wants the engine bay detailed just a little bit. So I'll do that first, most likely. So that, you know, if you're going to detail an engine bay as part of the overall process, my suggestion is do it first. Because you don't want to get the car all clean and spiffy and the wheels and all that stuff done, and then you start splashing crap over the car again after you've done the engine. So you have to start over again. So I'll do the engine bay first in all likelihood. But folks, what a great car. I appreciate those of you who dropped by. I know it's a Sunday, so, you know, I didn't expect a lot of people. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that stuff. They say it helps. Helps what? I'm not sure. I guess moves you up on the list in the algorithms. Okay. All right, that's enough running my mouth. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Y'all take care now. Have a great what's left of the Sunday and weekend. Bye now.